What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today join me for another one of my Yu-Gi-Oh openings, where today I'm going to be opening up the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! The Crimson King Structure Deck. So this is basically new support for Red Dragon Archfiend, and it features a couple of reprints along with a bunch of new cards, specifically for obviously Red Dragon Archfiend and the Resonators. So I've been doing some testing to myself, something like that, testing out the deck, and yeah, I think the Resonate archetype is definitely got some decent support in this structure deck. Let's try and get that open. There we go. Come on. Does not want to come out. Okay, so there's the playmat. Hang on, let me, oh, hang on. Oh, Jesus. So if you're wondering what that was, the cards actually hit the floor, which is not good. Fortunately, none of these are going to be sold, they're actually going to be built. So I'll just quickly show you what the playmat is. Hold on, let me get that off camera. So the playmat, like the paper playmat is basically the new Red Dragon Archfiend, which is Scar Red Dragon Archfiend. And obviously these are the new Resonator cards. There is an opening in the middle. Not sure if that's supposed to be there or if it was when I just dropped the deck. Hold on. Oh, that does not help. Right, there we go. Finally got it open. Okay, so let's go through the deck. So first off, we have the Soul Resonator. So Soul Resonator, basically just a lot of these new Resonators helps out with combos. So this one is, focus please. So yeah, if this is normal special summon, you can add one level 4 or lower Fiend monster from your deck to your hand, except Soul Resonator. So this is basically your new Searcher. Then you have Vision Resonator. So a Vision Resonator is, you can special summon this card if a level 5 or higher dark monster is on the field. So this helps out with going for your extra synchros. Then we've got an ultra rare copy of Red Dragon Archfiend and Red Rising. I do like the fact that they're ultra rare, but maybe they could have given the ultra rare to Scar Red Dragon Archfiend. And then we also have Everyone's King. So this is, I believe, the first ever human type card. So, as far as I can tell. But yeah, so 3,000, 2,500. So it's got the same attack stats as the Blue Eyes, which is quite funny. Although, yeah, it can't be used in the duel, obviously. Then we have Red Supernova. Then we have Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. So there's your like two big boss monsters. And here is the new Red Dragon, Scar Red Dragon Archfiend. So with this one, this card's name becomes Red Dragon Archfiend while it's on the field or in the graveyard. Sorry, just trying to get some better light on. There we go. If this card is sent from your monster zone to the graveyard, you can special summon one Red Dragon Archfiend from your extra deck. So that's obviously a handy way to get Red Dragon Archfiend. Then if this card was sent to the graveyard as synchro material for a Dark Dragon synchro monster, you can destroy or attack position monsters your opponent controls. So yeah, so naturally you'd probably use this to go into your boss monsters, then destroy all the attack monsters, and then you've got a clear board. And here is another one of the new cards. This is Bone Archfiend. So with this one, this helps out because if this is in your hand or graveyard, you can summon one other cards from your hand or field to the graveyard, special summon this card. So it's another way to get out a level 4, which can be useful. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck for the rest of the turn, except Dark Synchro monsters. Well, pretty much all of them are, so that's handy. You can target one face-up monster your opponent control. So one face-up monster you control that has a level. Send one Fiend Tuner from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you could do increase or decrease that levels by 1. So that's another way to keep your options open. So say you've got Soul Resonator and this, you can send a card to the graveyard take that down to 2, then you can get Red Rising, which will help out with some of the combos. So now we get some of the reprints. So first off, we've got Dark Resonator, Creation Resonator, Synchron Resonator, Red Resonator, Crimson, then we've got Vice Dragon, Battle Fader, Red Sprinter, Red Warg, Wandering King Whirlwind, Phantom King Hydride, Magical King Moonstar, Absolute King Blackjack, makes sense because it's a Jack Blackness themed card. Then you actually get also Red Dragon Archfiend Assault mode as well, along with Assault Beast, Psy Resonator, Fire Ant Ascendant, Ascendant Dawnwalker, so that's actually a reprint. I think that was in the Legendary Duel list. Danger Nessie and Danger Chupacabra, Witch of the Black Forest. So those are all your monsters. So now the spells. So we've got 2 new spells, those being Crimson Guy and Absolute Power Force. So with Absolute Power Force, you can target one Red Dragon Archfiend, and it can gain one of the following effects if it engages a opponent's monster in battle. So it gains 1,000 attack, and your opponent cannot activate effects or card or effects. If this attacks a defensive position monster, inflicts battle damage. Any damage your opponent takes from the battle is doubled. So that's quite handy. Then we've got Crimson Gaia. So during your main phase, you can add 1 Red Dragon Archfiend or 1 card that mentions it from your deck or graveyard to the hand, except an attack. So those are the two new spells. Then we've got Resonator Engine, Resonator Call, Resonator Command, Burning Soul, which is searching, Positive Extravagance. So then regarding traps, we've got 2 new ones. We've got Fiendish Golem, which is weirdly enough works with Fiendish Chain, and Red Zone. So those are the 2 other new traps. So King Synchron, Red Rain, Time to Stand Up, Fiendish Chain, Powerful Rebuff. If you can hear a noise, that's my feet. At the moment. Assault mode activate, makes sense because you got Red Dragon Archfiend Assault mode, Terrors of the Overroot, then you got Scar Red Dragon Archfiend, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, Bane, and Red Nova Dragon. So overall, I think this is a pretty fun structure deck. Is it the most competitive? I'm not completely sure, but is it definitely a fun deck to play? I would say yes. I'll definitely say that the Resonator Red Dragon deck is a fun one to play. And yeah, so yes. Oh, by the way, I will be planning to do an update. I will be planning to do a deck profile on Resonator / Red Dragon Archfiend, whichever one, probably Resonator. Well, I don't know, I haven't decided the name of it yet. But yeah, I do plan to have that up on the channel within probably a week or 2. So I hope you've enjoyed today's opening. If you did, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to know when my newest videos will be coming out. Hope you've enjoyed, and for now, this is SliferKing.